Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Gimana nih kabar Sobat Teknik Kimia? Semoga semuanya dalam keadaan sehat ya. Perkenalkan, kami mahasiswa dari Teknik Kimia USU 2017 yang mengikuti proses Desain Expo 2021. Perkenalkan anggota kelompok kami.
Saya Fatima Faira Siregar, NIM 170405153.
Saya Wadi Hidayat Siagian, NIM 17154.
Saya Dwina Rahmayani, NIM 17194.
Saya Jiane Teresa Purba, NIM 17197.
Saya Farah Bahira, NIM 17198. Adapun judul yang kami bawakan yaitu pembuatan saus cabai merah besar dengan proses fermentasi kapasitas 3.125 ton per tahun.
Adapun latar belakang dari pabrik pembuatan saus cabai ini yaitu cabai merupakan sumber provitamin A dan vitamin C yang sangat baik. Cabai merupakan komoditi pokok yang memiliki kelemahan mudah rusak setelah dipanen. Kapasitas produksi cabai di Indonesia pada tahun 2020 mencapai 1.105.579 ton per tahunnya. Di pasaran masih banyak terdapat saus cabai yang menggunakan bahan baku utamanya bukan dari cabai asli, melainkan ubi jalar dan pepaya. Selain itu, pewarna yang digunakan juga tidak sesuai dengan peraturan yang telah ditetapkan oleh pemerintah. Berdasarkan data ekspor dan impor Indonesia, nilai impor produk olahan cabai merah jauh lebih tinggi dibanding nilai ekspornya, karena permintaan produk olahan cabai semakin meningkat, tetapi kemampuan lokal untuk memenuhi masih kurang. Pada saat ini, pasar domestik dibanjiri oleh produk olahan cabai merah yang diimpor dari luar negeri, yang akan berdampak kurangnya pasar alternatif untuk menjual cabai merah segar di Indonesia.
Solusi yang akan dilakukan untuk mengatasi permasalahan pada latar belakang adalah pengolahan lebih lanjut pada cabai merah segar dapat menyelamatkan serta meningkatkan nilai tambah produk cabai merah dengan cara diversifikasi produk olahan cabai. Salah satu jenis olahan yang cukup potensial adalah saus cabai. Mendirikan pabrik saus cabai akan menciptakan pasar alternatif baru bagi petani sehingga dapat mengantisipasi overproduksi yang menyebabkan jatuhnya harga cabai.
Next, descriptions of the process design. First process is receiving raw materials. All raw materials, both fresh raw materials such as chilies, garlic, or sugar, salt, and thickener, will be controlled upon receipt of goods. Fresh chilies are the main raw material for making chili sauce. The fresh chilies used are evenly ripe and red chilies, still fresh, not rotten, and free from pests and diseases. Raw material comes from a supplier who is sent by truck. Raw material received must be according to be standard. Before entering the process, the fresh raw materials received is stored in the warehouse as a temporary storage place. Raw materials stored in the warehouse must be processed immediately to maintain the quality of the raw materials to be used. From the warehouse, raw materials are transferred to the hopper to facilitate the process of transporting raw materials.
Chili sortation process. From the hopper, the chilies will enter the conveyor belt through the elevator conveyor scraper. Sorting the raw materials used by color, damage, and size. Sorting is carried out to get rid of raw materials that are mildly, rotten, badly damaged so that they cannot be used as ingredients for making chili sauce. Sorting is done manually by labor. Chili washing process. After the selection, chilies are removed the stalk and then washed. Washing aims to remove dirt and pesticide remains, and then dried until dry. Pulping process. After the chilies go through the washing process to the pulping process on the chilies using a pulper machine. This process aims to smooth the chilies to make the process easier and has principles such as using a blender. In this process, the output of chili is obtained in the form of a paste. Steaming process. The chili sauce paste concentrate is put into a steamer with the aim of softening the chili sauce paste and eliminating bacteria in the chili paste by killing bacteria that are resistant to heat. Steaming is done by flowing steam into a steamer with temperature of 90 degrees Celsius and a pressure of 300.33 kPa for 10 minutes. Mixing process. The chili paste in the buffer tank is flowed using screw pan to the mixing tank. Mixing is done by continuing to stir.
The mixing process aims to make the sauce homogeneous and well blended. The water content of the sauce is lower as part of the water is evaporated, so that the resulting product becomes thick. The mixing also aims to activate enzymes and kill microbes so that the chili sauce will last longer. Stirring continuously slowly, then add the vinegar that has been melted while continuing to stir. Likewise with the other additives such as salt, stir for 50 minutes to get the homogeneous chili sauce paste. Sterilization. After the temporary storage tank, the chili paste is flowed using a screw pump to enter the sterilizer in order to ensure that no microbes are contained in the chili paste prior to the fermentation process. Cooling process. In addition to steaming chilies that have been mixed, they are also put in the cooler with the aim of eliminating bacteria in chilies by killing bacteria that are resistant to cold. Cooling is carried out under conditions of 4 degrees Celsius and the pressure is 351.33 kilopascal for 600 seconds.
The next process is fermentation. After going through the sterilization process, the chili paste obtained is put into a plastic drum or fermenter for 6 months. The process of filling a plastic drum is called a filling station. The processing of chili sauce, which is made from fermented chili, uses the lactic acid bacteria fermentation method. Lactic acid fermentation aims to produce lactic acid which functions to lower the pH value so that it will inhibit the growth of several types of pathogenic microorganisms. The next process is second mixing. The fermented chili paste that was previously stored in a plastic drum will then be put into a second mixing tank to be mixed with sugar, cornstarch, preservative, potassium benzoate, and sodium bisulfite. The next process is preheating. The mixture obtained from the mixing tank is put into heater to be heated in order to stop the fermentation of the mixture. Heater is used in condition of temperature 120 degrees Celsius, pressure 300.33 kilopascal for 600 minutes. The next process is double effect vacuum evaporator. After heating the chili paste mixture into a temporary holding tank or balance tank, then flow using a vacuum pump and into the double effect vacuum evaporator, which aims to concentrate the chili paste mixture by reducing the water and steam content produced from the heating process. The next process is filling bottle. This process is the process of packaging chili sauce product. Chili sauce is filled into a bottle with a filling machine. It's then covered with crown cork, then sealed. The last process is finishing. The sealed chili sauce is then sterilized and labeled. Encoding uses an inkjet printer that serves to code production and expired date.
What's new in our process? The first one is fermentation and the second one is double effect vacuum evaporator. First, we're talking about fermentation. One way to produce chili sauce product that can last a long time without using ingredients that are harmful to health is to ferment the chili to be processed into chili sauce. Products that through fermentation produce products that have certain characteristics, both from the characteristic of flavor and aroma. And the shelf life of the product will be much longer than products that are not fermented. Now we're talking about double effect vacuum evaporator. Double effect vacuum evaporator is an evaporation equipment that has been modified with multiple evaporation process and works at pressure below 1 atm. With the main principle of steam energy produced from evaporations of materials in the evaporation chamber in the first body can be saved by reusing for evaporation in the second body. And FYI, if the amount of vapor produced by primary energy is used as heating steam in a second evap, the energy consumption of the overall system is reduced by about 50%. Demikian penjelasan dari pembuatan saus cabai merah besar dengan proses fermentasi kapasitas 3.125 ton per tahun. Apabila ada kesalahan, kami mohon maaf. Terima kasih semuanya.